Okay, welcome back, guys. So, I believe this is video number 19 or 18. Pack one, pick one. It's Windmill Slam Green Seeker. This card is incredible. In an over electrify, it's just going to draw you a ton of cards over the course of the game, and it's very good. Some very awesome picks here. Lightning Strike, Angel. Let's take a print screen. So I'm kind of tempted just to take Lightning Strike here. Angel's very good, but Lightning Strike is an incredibly efficient card. Okay, interesting picture. So it's the second divination that we're passing. Pegasus, Courser, Archer, and Spores. So the best three cards are Archer, Spores, and Courser. I think we chipped some decent black, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, just an Epicure of Blood. So really no black. We haven't been passing black. And if black's being passed to us, that could be a reason to take like Strangling Spores here, which isn't bad. I think Pegasus Courser wins more games though. Interesting. So we're seeing some white. Not particularly, mind-blowing white, but it's still notable. Make a Stand is a good card. Make a Stand is actually a very nasty combat trick. The fun thing about Make a Stand is you can completely blow out your opponent if they play around Inspired Charge. So in other words, this is uncommon, right? I think one of the reasons this was printed is to trap people into blocking around Inspired Charge and just getting wiped out. It's a hypothesis. I mean, I think it is a stretch, I will admit, but it's just weird how close it lines up. I think there's a Gearsmith Guardian, so we could do something like even blue-white. We don't have any blue cards yet, but Gearsmith Guardian is a fairly strong card. It could be something we take. It's colorless, so at worst it's like whatever, a wall, but in an upside scenario, we could make a very strong blue-white deck, maybe splashing something, so I don't mind taking this card. Okay, so that's a very strong sign for white. Stag is incredible. And now we're getting some late blue. So see, that's actually really, really cool. That sometimes you need to look at a card like this and not see it as a colorless card, but see it as a blue signal. So I wouldn't be surprised if we just shift gears to blue. One speaker's good. I'll take another speaker. We don't have a single blue 2-drop, so it could come in handy. And now we start wheeling divinations. Okay, we definitely made the right choice. Frame Omnipotence. Frails by comparison divination. How about that? Oh, sweet. We're gonna have a really fun blue-white deck, I think, or blue X deck. We're not necessarily white. We have 3 white cards. We could get completely cut later. We'll see. But now we want to prioritize artifacts. We have only 1 artifact right now, so second divination. Wow. Well, I have a feeling this is going to be a fun draft. Another divination. I'm actually going to take Uncomfortable Chill. I'd rather have 1 Uncomfortable Chill over a 3rd divination. Totally lost. Yeah, totally lost. More relevant. We're stacked on 3 drops already. So this is a situation where you can completely just throw your pick 1 and pick 2 Dryad into Green Seeker out the window and still come out with essentially like just optimized gameplay. We can play pretty much any card that we got so far. Now, this is going to make our job a little harder. Man, that's so frustrating. So vinemare is what we really want from here. We have like Green Seeker. I think vinemare is probably better than Vivian's Invocation. All right, I'm going to take vinemare. Huh. Well, prodigious growth and a wine, I mean, that's the dream, right? Hopefully we're not going to make a mess of things too bad. Sentinel is an artifact, and we need artifacts. It's actually a very good artifact. So are we supposed to be like green-white, maybe? So now this is another interesting pivotal moment. So we're moving a little bit away from probably white, although we could take Gallant Cavalry here. We do have Make a Stand. They work well together. I guess we can splash Divinations. Maybe Druid Wheels, I don't know. I think just Gallant Cavalry is really good value. It's not a gold card, but we only have one enchantment. I'm taking Cavalry. Druid's not really the bomb type card. We might have to lose blue. So what if we do this? We can splash Divination and a Lightning Strike. Daggerback is an excellent card. So now we want, actually, one card we want is Declare Dominance. We should prioritize that if we see it. Boosting more 8 creatures. Guess it's okay with like Make a Stand. Actually, not really, because I'll just trade 1 for 1. Whatever, it's the best card here. So I'll take Oaken Form in case we do end up green-white, because I might wheel some of the enchantment payoff cards. Oh god, now we get a Salvager. All right, well, I'm taking a Salvager here, and that means we could still jump back into blue at any point. I just didn't see any really good blue cards that we didn't feel like we were missing out on much. Scholar of Stars or Mighty Leap. I think with the Vinemare, I'd rather have a Mighty Leap because this could get in like the last 7 points of damage without you risking getting blown out. Yeah, Novice Knight can go into this deck. And look, see, we wield this guy. How awesome is that? And I'm sure we're going to get some random enchantments that we can play. All right, we are doing it. So blue, so not blue. So either green-white or green-blue. We can still jump. We can still dump the white at any given point. Into blue. So we have a very wide direction that we can go in the last pack. We can splash Lightning Strike, but I want to take it out so that it doesn't distract from the main direction. We do have a dagger back, and declared dominance and dagger back is pretty sick. That's a board wipe right there. Yes. God, this card should just say whenever you cast an aura spell, period. Because you should be able to get a 3/3, by casting Luminous Bonds. Then this card's good. All right, Luminous Bonds. Ghost form should not be in this deck. Wow, Stag and an Angel of the Dawn. I still think Stag is better. The Departed Deckhand is amazing. I'm going to take it here. This is an incredible card. Pyromancer's Cage. Okay. All the goodies. Looks like we're not going to be doing blue. I'll take this guy out for now. How many enchantments do we have? 1. Oaken Forms, 2 enchantments. We have 11 creatures. I definitely want at least one other creature. Naturalize is a good sideboard card. Cancel Field Creeper. Huh. Maybe there's a match where I need this guy. I don't want 3 drops. Oh, Rock's Oracle is actually very good. It's a great pickup. Okay, another Oaken Form, sure. It's going to be a pretty fun deck. This deck is ridiculous. So we have absolutely no way of splashing Divination. We got no support. We passed Metaliths. I don't think it's a huge problem. You can main deck Naturalize. They'll find the target. Playing 2 divinations off 2 islands seems like a bad idea. I mean, we do have like Green Seeker, and that kind of draws you lands. I don't know. We can have some fun and mess around with Root Snare with Starcrown Stag. Let's do it. All right. I think Root Snare is something that you can main deck in a green-white deck, because often the way it works is you make a huge creature like Knight. Maybe we do want a Field Creeper in this deck with the 2 Oaken Forms. You know what? I think I actually want a Field Creeper. That's so sad. But it's a good thing I caught that, because not having anything to put oaken forms on could be pretty bad. If that's your only 3-drop, you don't want to miss your 3-drop play. And you can also like oaken form into declare dominance, making sure your creature survives. So oaken form on a 2-drop into declare dominance is pretty much the same as dagger back into declare dominance. Usually your creature will outlive whatever else they have. So the question is, what's going to be like more fun in a deck like this? Root Snare or Naturalize? I think on average Naturalize is going to be more important. Okay. As much as I wanted to make a fun Root Snare deck, we're not going to start it. I'll sideboard it for fun. Not for fun, I'll sideboard it like when there's a reason to do so. So overall, I think this was a very interesting draft. We changed directions often, but I still think we drafted the best possible deck that we could have. I think this deck is actually very good. It has card draw with 2 Rocks Oracles. It's got good removal with Make a Stand, Luminous Bonds. Even Mighty Leap is like a removal spell if your opponent's tapped out. In a pinch, of course. All right. I definitely want to play first with 2 stacks. And you know what? I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to say this is the first green-white deck that I'm going to 3-0 with. I know this sounds cocky and everything, but I'm feeling really good about this deck, especially Green Seeker in my opening hand. Green Seeker is just stupid. I would snap pick it over Liccious Grass. So instead of attacking it, I am going to look at the top of my library. I want to get my card draw on as early as possible, and it's worth more than a point of damage. Don't read this card to say what it says. Read it to say draw a card every 2 turns. Or it says like, during your upkeep, put like whatever a counter on this card. And then you can tap it to remove a counter to draw a card. You would play that card. Like the people misunderstand a card like this because they think, oh, but like why would I want to draw lands? You don't want to lands. You don't want to draw lands. That's exactly the point of this card, because if you draw the land off the top of your library, there's a much higher chance that the next card is not going to be a land because you just take the land out of the way. I think people have a way of misunderstanding the effect of a card like this. Okay, we whiffed twice. Interesting. We can even look at the top card, see if it's a land. Draw the land. Let's see. Okay, it's not a land. So we can Rocks Oracle, draw our monster enchantment card that we can cast next turn if we want. And we have 2 chances of finding a forest. So that's 2 and 9 basically. All right, I'm just going to pass here. I can't do anything else. I can maybe Hieromancer's Cage, Epicure of Blood next turn, but I really don't need to. He's got 5 cards in hand. What if he has something like what do you call it? 6/6 flying demon, right? You want to save Hieromancer's Cage for cards that you absolutely cannot deal with that are on the board right now. And Epicure's Blood is just a 4/4. You know, if he drops something that has recurring life gain, then yeah, we may want to get it out of the way. No problem. Okay, well, now we can hire Answer's Cage because it could be a 2-for-1 kind of, but we don't even need to do that, really. All right, let's see if we find a force, because we can get a big attack in right now. And look at that. What do you know? I'm just going to do it now. Yeah. They have vigilance, by the way. So 9/9 trample vigilance is pretty good. And look, even if my opponent has like a Lich's Caress, right? Paying 6 mana to get 9 damage in is not the worst. But from now on, I'm incentivized. Okay, that's fine. But from now on, I'm incentivized to, keep up Midstand to make sure that creature stays alive. But again, I'm not worried about this because I have card advantage. I'm not that far behind on life. I have combat tricks for days. You know what? I'm not even going to use a Lich's Caress here. Like, why? I'm just gonna make a stand, keeping up Mighty Leap. I'm going to triple block if I go make a stand because I don't want to take any trample damage. Returning Strangling Spores. Okay. Well, I can play around that with Mighty Leap. All right, I'm going to triple block here. Yeah. I mean, he's got 1 combat trick. We have 2, so he may just accept the trade like this. Actually, we'll see. We'll see what he does. I mean, if he doesn't make a play, I'm not going to make a play, and he can kill 2 of my things. But I have a feeling he's going to try to cast it. Okay, so we're going to go Mighty Leap in response to that. And we're going to do make a stand. Which means that all my guys live. I get to see if I have a land on top. I do. Let's draw it. Get it out of the way. In fact, what the other thing I can do right now is elect to look at the top of my library on my upkeep to maximize the chances of keeping up the pressure. So in other words, I'm going to look now, see if there's a land. Let's declare dominance. Okay. All right, so let's do the math on declared dominance. Uh, so let's see. All right, I don't think we need to get crazy here. I think to place Hieromancer's Cage on Bristling Boar. We attack with Creeper and Knight. It's pretty sad to be playing a Field Creeper, but actually I'm really happy I have him because this deck is definitely missing some early stuff. If we see some things like the 3/3 skeleton, we could take him out because we can get 2 for 1, but otherwise I'd rather keep him. I'm still using Green Seeker to get lands out of the way. I have a declared dominance, so I can kill whatever my opponent's going to play. I want to secure my advantage, and I still feel like you're more likely to secure that advantage by drawing cards as opposed to getting points of damage, even as my opponent is getting low, especially because I have declared dominance in hand. Well, now, declared dominance is actually going to kill that, and my drive is going to live. But not before he checks. Oh, we already know it's a vinemare, never mind. Oh no, never mind. What am I saying? Let's see. So barring a combat trick, we should be able to kill vinemare, and this is actually one of the few cards that does that. Yeah, hexproof doesn't protect because the text doesn't have the word target. So hexproof doesn't protect you, from everything. There's got to be text on a card that reads, huh. Oh, you just want to kill my Green Seeker, sure. No problem. If this is the last card, then I'm good. So what's he going to bring back, like a vinemare, epicure? Or maybe a Durapur guide so he can make a double block. I think he's got to take Durapur guide here, right? Or even like an Elvish Rejuvenator. Probably even Elvish Rejuvenator is better. Because at least it replaces itself. Vinemare. Oh, you got greedy. You got greedy. Can't play this turn. So he's taking a lot of damage, unless he's taking 5. All right, I'm going to play this guy pre-combat to see if maybe I can draw a combat trick or something. Okay, just a novice knight. That's fine. All right, let's get in. So he probably trades with Field Creeper here. I think that makes sense. Yeah, because he can't be blocked by black creatures anyway. So that's his only block. And actually, yeah, I take that back. Bringing back Europe Guide or Rejuvenator wouldn't have helped him because this thing can't be blocked by black creatures. So it's even better than it looks. It takes everything. Wow. Okay, that's ambitious. All right. So black green graveyard shenanigans. Lich's Caress. Recollect is actually a powerful card. What can I do against graveyard shenanigans and sorceries? I wish I had that 2/1 spirit that could wipe my opponent's graveyard. That would be pretty good. Invoke Divine. Sure. There might be some fringe situations where it's good, but I already have a naturalize. Don't think this is a root snare matchup. We're good. Okay. I'm not doing much here for at least let's get a 3-drop for another turn. It looks like my opponent's not doing anything either, and he's missing a land drop, so we're not in too bad a shape. And if he plays like a Manolith here, I will naturalize it immediately. Or naturalize that. That's so funny. Yeah, let's get that out of the way. Oracle is pretty strong. The reason to play him is because my opponent's going to tap out. I have Mighty Leap, and he's going to be very tempted to block Stag. It's so mana inefficient, though. God. I'm just going to set up for a better turn. I'm not gonna attack here. I'm just going to draw some cards, hang out for a bit. Yeah, no problem. You feel like you got away with murder when that happened because I'm gonna draw Vinemare, and then although I could press it on Druid of Horns and get value now. Get a 3/3 out of the deal. I don't even have to attack with Stag. All right, I like that. Might get ledges caressed, but again, it's not the worst. Yeah, that's fine. I got something out of the deal. I got a bunch of damage through it, and I have a creature. So it's not a complete waste if you think of it that way. All right, so this is setting up for a really nice turn. Okay, we can. That's a creature that it's worth to play higher Mancer's Cage on, but we're going to attack with everything that we can, assuming we don't draw Oaken Form, or we could just Luminous Bonds that. That's so silly. I'm just going to use Mighty Leap here. I do want my stack to live because it's a removal spell. My opponent's tapped out. So. Between Megastan and Hieromancer's Cage, we should be good. Yeah, typically you don't really want to use a Mighty Leap like that. You want to set it up, set things up to get more value out of it. But in this case, oh yeah, this is great. Yeah, but in this case, like my advantage is that I'm really pressuring my opponent's life total, which really gives an advantage. So this is actually lethal. Okay, see you in game 2. Okay, match 2. I won the die roll, and I do want to play first. Opening hand. Guess it's a keep. It's not the best keep, but I have 2 lands and I have enough 3 drops to stay alive for a little bit. Nice. So next turn we can Oaken Form and just start getting in for 5. Especially if my opponent's keeping up Essence Scatter here. That would be sweet. I'm not going to wait for vinemare. Just going to do it now. If my opponent doesn't have a way of dealing with this like bounce, this is going to put so much pressure very early. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That was strong. Psychic Corrosion. All right. I'm going to attack with Daggerback. And we're going to play Vinemare now because I don't want it to get countered. So I have Make a Stand to protect it. Two lands milled. I guess that's good. All right, sweet. Oh, that's nasty. I want to play Bristling Boar in case he's swelling out by counterspell. Nice. Okay, so we played around at the scatter. Getting Starcrown stacks down is much more important, especially when he's at D life. So I don't think I want to attack here. I want to set up for a really strong attack next turn and just pass. Really not worried about getting milled. You know, if the only enchantment my opponent is playing is Psychic Corrosion, I might take out Naturalize. I'll still leave it in because we've only seen 13 minus 4 in 9 of my opponent's cards. That's, I think, like the best thing you could have played. That's hilarious. All right. We're short on mana. We can't do both. Do we need to though? Let's see. So, Oaken Form on vinemare and tap Snapping Drake. Is that what we're doing? This is just out of control. All right, we're gonna tap Snapping Drake because I want to keep my stag alive. I have a feeling he's gonna chump with Priest and just take 3. Right? You really want? Oh wow, that's silly. So you're just preventing 3 damage to go to 2. That doesn't seem good. Okay, revitalize, sure. Might have something else. Okay. So, same thing. This is pretty good because I can keep up Make a Stand to protect my creatures in case he has something like destroy target tapped creature on Starcrown Stag. I can save him with Make a Stand. Yeah, like this is great because whatever creature he targets, I'm gonna give it indestructible. And that's game. Okay, so blue, white is the artifact theme. We haven't seen a single artifact. We've seen only one enchantment, but given this deck is built around artifacts, we probably want to keep it naturalized. In fact, I might even put in an Invoke the Divine because maybe that's how we're doing it actually. I'm not sure. No, I'm gonna do it, I guess. It's highly speculative, but it's not often that the white blue decks come together just on flyers without some artifact synergies. So think of that as kind of like a hedge more than anything else. Log in this. Yep. We need some early stuff, so that goes to the bottom. Welcome card. Not much I can do there. I guess we're racing. Oh, the blowout. Oh, it's so nasty. Ah, God. If we lose right now, we're gonna have to go back and tweak our deck. That was pretty bad. Yeah, this is not where I want to be right now, trading 5 drops for 3 drops. I guess we should kill the 2/3 vigilance. Make a stand. Okay. Well, that was quick. I don't think I can win now. What do I do? Like Courser or Field Creeper Oakenform, maybe? Huh, let's see. Field Creeper Oakenform. So then this means that only the flyer can attack. And then maybe I find an answer for the flyer somehow. That's kind of aggressive. But it worked. Because I cannot win. All right, I don't need to show him anything. Concede, that was pretty cool. All right, so blue-white aggro. So it's not using artifacts. All right, so then naturalize. Invoke the Divine's coming out, and actually my Mighty Leap is coming back in. Oh wait, plummet before I forget. Yeah, plummet instead of naturalize. Definitely want to play first. All right, this is a keep. Anticipate. Revitalize, okay, sure. true. Revitalize does go into the Psychic Corrosion deck. Just gonna play Stag and pass. Ooh, can I maybe set up a blowout with Plummet right now? Oh no, I can't. I have to. It says tap, not you may. Okay. I don't really want to cast Oaken Form right now. I think I'd rather just. I want to start racing. Ooh, can I maybe pretend like I misclicked? No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Stop this guy. So I'm playing Field Creeper and I'm keeping a Plummet for Wind Mage or maybe something else. Let's see what he does. Oh, that's a scary card. Okay. Okay, let's attack with Courser and Stag, giving Stag flying. Tap even Wind Mage. And play Rocks Oracle, who will be flying next turn. Ooh, Declare Dominance is good here. I think Declare Dominance in this spot, like if he taps out right now, pretty much guarantees us the game. I think to some extent. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Kill my Field Creeper all day long. Is he gonna attack though? Does he really want to try to race me is the question. I guess the answer is yes. Huh. You know what? I'm just gonna take it here and declare dominance next turn. I'm better off. Yeah, I'm better off doing that. Because Bugler plus Pride Mate is 5 power 6 toughness, and Pride Mate on Starcrown Stag is pretty sick. I think we do it. I think we do it. Although, hold on, do we even need to? Let's think about this. Yeah, it's hexproof, but it can be countered, so we don't want to play this now. So what's the play? I think declare dominance is a relatively safe play right now. Let's see. You know, I could even tap Bugler and take out Pride Maid, playing around Make a Stand and playing around uh, the +2/+2. So I am going to tap Bugler. I want to get Pride Maid off the battlefield. Because if he has Make a Stand, then Stag dies, and I don't want Stag to die. Still racing me. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's think about this. I think we gotta go for it here. So stop frilled sea serpent and give flying to Oracle so that Bugler can block it profitably. So this is taken down to 6, and then we play vinemare, which is hexproof, so this guarantees us a blocker in worst case scenario. Now, I will have to block Bugler if he doesn't all-in attack, because 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's a combat trick away from being lethal. Yeah, Vinemare is actually a really strong play here because, I mean, he's got somebody he can dump all his mana like an attack with Frilled Sea Serpent, but that's not gonna do much. He would need something. He would need to give Militia Bugler evasion like pre-combat to get around Vinemare, I think. So Aether Tunnel. And even then, I'm not dead. I can always just chump Frilled Sea Serpent, and then I'm flying in for lethal next turn. So I'm in good shape no matter how you look at it. If he plays like 2 flyers, then things get a bit more complicated. But we have prodigious growth for that, so should be good. By the way, I should make one point in case you're wondering like why I'm not playing Oakenform or prodigious growth. Well, prodigious growth because I'm one land away, but Oakenform I want to play after I see that bounce creature, Frilled Sea Serpent. 4. I don't see some combination of combat tricks that can kill me here. He would have to have 2 combat tricks to kill me here. Right? Like make a stand and what? No, it's still not enough. I don't buy it. No blocks. I don't know what his plan is, but I mean, he just made things harder for himself. All right, so I think we should be okay. So opponent plays meteor golem. He's gonna kill either Star Crown Stag or Corsair. Should probably kill Stag. He cannot kill vinemare. But either way, I'm good because let's say he kills Pegasus Corsair, I prodigious growth vinemare. And if he kills Star Crown Stag, I still prodigious growth vinemare. I think that's the correct play. But he's definitely dead now. Because yeah, I needed to draw that land, by the way, but I did. So this is going to be the ticket. The way it works is we just cast this on vinemare, attack with Corsair, get flying, and we're good. Okay, so on to the finals. Unfortunately, our record is marred by one loss going into the finals, but it's okay. You can't win every single match, every single game. And if you are, by the way, winning every match, every game, you should probably not play intermediate. You should try playing advanced. If you want to become an even better player, of course. So I'm going to play first. It's a keep. Okay, I would like to draw a land. Or a green beaker, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Let's try to find another land card on top. Pretty please, sweet. So we're gonna go probably, I'm actually gonna go Gargoyle Sentinel because I want to set up kind of like a board stall situation where I can then dagger back and declare dominance. Yeah, that's the only downside of tapping him at any point other than your end stat. That was unfortunate, but that's okay. Get a little bit of damage. Okay. So now we can go dagger back and novice knight. Probably should have played novice knight first around the counterspell, but I'm lucky that he didn't have anything there. I'm gonna play zone. All right, well, no need to be in a rush here. I want to have him play out as many creatures as possible. Actually, I can't even do it this turn. One man is short. Well, this could be a very strong attack next turn. Because whatever he plays is going to be, he can't attack Sentinel and play something meaningful. So if I can find a land next turn, Daggerbag declare dominance is going to kill 3 things. And possibly still live, although that's unlikely. I mean, I could always try to go like looking for him on Daggerback. Yeah, no, I'm too tempted. I didn't find my land. I mean, I have Make a Stand. I can actually just attack with everything. See how he blocks first. Okay, well, I kind of want Daggerback to live, right? So let's make a stand. Okay. After doing a lot of work, I see no need to declare dominance right now. Probably stag. Yeah. Okay, so he's going to exile stag, most likely. Sure. I'm so tempted to declare dominance now. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna go bristling more. I'm gonna speculate that I can set up an even better attack. I'm gonna take a turn off from doing damage. I'm in a rush, and he doesn't seem to be developing the board. He's just kind of trying to play from behind. Yeah, we're not going to make the mistake of casting Declare Dominance on Bristling Board, because you can only block by 1 creature. The text on the card overrides the text on the sorcery. Again, I feel like I'm not in a rush. We're just going to grind this out. Naturalize. Ooh, I can naturalize Hieromancer's Cage. That'll be pretty sweet. Also naturalize Luminous Bonds and then do the No, it's better to just naturalize higher master's cage. Get my stag back. He's gonna have summoning sickness, so I probably want to surprise my opponent and do it like at the end of his turn. Still attacking the top there. All right. Okay, well, let's see. So if I declare dominance on Rock's Oracle, that's 7 points of damage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It seems good. I can also double Oakenform. Again, not in a rush. Do I even care? I don't think I do. Because I got a blocker. And declaring dominance is just going to win me the game next turn if he takes... wait, yeah, declare dominance is just going to win me the game. That's fine. Funny thing is, like, I'm still good. Still attacking with a Thopter. That is so ambitious. Wow. Okay. Okay. What else you got? All right. What do we do? I guess, like, let's just attack with cavalry first. See what he does. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play Vinemare and naturalize Hieromancer's Cage end of my opponent's turn. Okay. All right. What do we got here? That would only make sense in a board wipe if he has it. It's not a board wipe. Okay. Okay, so we got our stack back. It's our turn. I mean, again, we don't really need to declare dominance. We can just activate Sentinel. I guess we want to kill, I don't even know. Probably stack. Still lethal and gotta have something else. This person. Okay, well, that's something else. Again, the reason why I put Oakenform on Gallant Cavalry is to get some value by recasting it next turn if it gets bounced. So this is okay. I'm glad I didn't play the Declare Dominance. I would have gotten blown out. So we're playing correctly, which is really good. That makes me happy. Now I can block his stupid doctor. This thing did 9 points of damage this turn. This game. Nope, Universe is not going to do it, buddy. Not going to do it. Right, who do we declare dominance on? Let's see. Bristling Boar. Oh my god, I did it again. Oh god, like we're still good, but yeah, never mind. I don't think you realized what I did. Did it again. Yep, someone's coming in. I think I want to try to keep my natural eyes. Mighty Leap. I think can go. Let's try like this. All right, excellent keep. 3 lands. Removal. Okay. We need to save Hieromancer's Cage for Gin of Awareness. Boy, I hope you don't get counterspelled here. Resolve, resolve. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Our card advantage. Please play Jin. Please play Jin. Oh, murder is X. Okay. Oh, Druid of Horns into Oaken form is something. Okay. Hmm. I don't mind getting aggressive here. Although I wish the little 3/3 thing had haste. That would be nice. That's okay. I mean, I got a creature back from it, so it's not terrible. I still did 5 damage, so it was good. Okay, okay. All right. I mean, if he has one card in hand, I don't mind using Hieromancer's Cage to get rid of his best attacker. So I have 7 mana. What's the most efficient way that I can use 7 mana? Fortunately, not too many ways I can do it. All right, let's get in with Beast. And I'm going to play vinemare. So I'm going to play Hieromancer's Cage pre-combat. Make sure we can get that off the battlefield. Not that it would help. I mean, I don't have any other way of blocking it. It doesn't matter when I did that. Very close. So if our opponent doesn't find an answer, then you're 5-1 3-0. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, this should be game. Very hard to come back unless you have a board wipe. Even if you play 2 creatures, it's not enough. Okay, so opponent casts Hieromancer's Cage. Cannot target Vinemare, probably targeting what? Pegasus Courser? Beast? Ah, okay. It doesn't have haste though. Okay. Not sure what even, like, what can you have? I don't think you could have anything. I mean, just to show them whatever, we'll cast declare dominance on Pegasus Courser, because why not? Cool. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.